It's Friday morning, 8:10, waiting for my bus to college, and today is the last day of Healthy Lifestyles Week. And I'm absolutely so tired. I don't know, by the time I get to Dublin, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to be so tired. But I am excited for the very last day, and literally just to spend time in Dublin and chill for a bit.
I was wondering what that was. I thought it was a power bank.
This was a power bank.
Well, it looked like it.
This was a power bank.
It looked like it from the sideline.
So I kind of make them all Harlequin head to and we're just on our way to RDS right now. I have to bring the original inflatable bat that I had at Halloween. Did not want to bring this one. I had to. Hello. Yeah, right, John. Make sure you get me good time. Make sure you get me good side there, mate.
Oh, good side.
What?
Nah.
And there's my pudding right there. Anthony!
Hello and welcome to the Travel Show with me, Krista Larwood, coming to you this week from Dublin, capital city of Ireland, home to Guinness, U2 and, for one weekend only, costumes like this. It's Comic Con Ireland. And a big feature is cosplay. This year marks 35 years since the term was first coined in this article by Japanese journalist Nobuyuki Takahashi. The cosplay industry is now a multi-billion-dollar business, with some reports saying it's worth over $20 billion or £15 billion worldwide. Everyone is here in just incredible costumes of all shapes and sizes, and frankly, it'd be a bit rude not to join in. Many are taking part in the cosplay competitions, hoping to be picked to represent Ireland in the Euro Cosplay Championship. Others are here to play their favourite characters. Running the cosplay side of things is Guild of Nerds.
I think years ago, cosplay was seen as like sort of an oddity, but now it's become very mainstream, where like 50% of the convention will be in cosplay. And I think in the last kind of like 10 years, there's actually people who've made a living out of it. There's some people who may be isolated, and when they come to conventions, that's when they can meet like-minded people. And I feel some people, when they're actually in costume, they get a bit more confidence, or acting in the character makes them act like the way they normally wouldn't. Pretty much most people I know are introverts, but you will see them and they'll be extremely hyper.
A lot of people here, we have our day jobs, which goes into our hobby. A lot of people can spend a lot of money. But some people who start out especially, like I said, they could use their own clothes at home. Your costume could be just a tank top and shorts, something very basic. And boom, you're cosplaying.
So have you heard, like, just anecdotally, like, you know, such and such spent like $2,000 on a dress, or?
Yeah, no, that's happened. That's happened a lot of times.
Back to the competition, and there's been a development. They've allowed me to come up on the judges panel, and I even get to give my own special judges award. Very wide array of costumes so far, including some pretty gory ones. Contestants are judged on effort and performance in portraying their character, with those making their outfits from scratch gaining extra points. Despite all the fun, there has been controversy over recent years about some cosplayers getting the wrong kind of attention, with accusations of sexual harassment, inappropriate behaviour and body shaming at events. That's why this slogan, "Cosplay is not consent," has started to appear at many conventions, along with a set of rules that mean that nobody should be touched or photographed without their permission.
So just after finishing the cosplay convention competition, and literally it went well, and my costume was bought as they knew. The judges were fair, everyone was really, really good. And literally, the only problem was, everyone got to pick out their songs, but there was just so many people that they played all different types of songs, and it really turned me off, and I messed up at the end with my poses. I wish they would have played Heathens, but I'm 21 Pilots, but they didn't. So I had to go back to the hotel, take off, take it off.
Early the next morning.
Damn it. God damn it. Stu Sean.
No, he is.
Zoom in on the crowd. What? It's good TV. It's good TV. It's good drama. It's basically Love Island. I'm zooming on crowd.
Mike Crocs is good. Is there just that?
No, I'm just saying like. I'm
yes,
insulting your TV show.
He's still recording, Dylan.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. In my love.
And I'm finishing my outfit right now. So I There you go. And then we have mask, which I don't really want to put it on right now because it's kind of offish. So I kind of using it as a bag and that's it then. See, it's the last day. Sarah and Dylan are gaming. I'll probably sneak over to them. And like yesterday, myself and Anthony, I came back from the cosplay competition. We went for some tea and then we went shopping. So we went to like the Disney store, which I was surprised. I never think one guy could come into the Disney store with me ever like. That was amazing. It was nice to see the Disney store yet again. So, and these are the shoes I wore with this. Usually Spider-Gwen wears ballet shoes, but this is what she likes to wear more.
Nearly 3 o'clock, so will I go over and get my stuff? You actually recording me?
The very next evening.
So this is the day after Comic-Con and I had a most brilliant time. And as you can see, that was my first time doing Spider-Gwen. And I cannot wait to wear that cosplay sometime again whenever I do have another Comic-Con. And this is basically what I got in Comic-Con. This is the review. This is basically what it was gonna look like. And I did some adjustments because I did not like those creepy green eyes. So I remodeled it. And I must say, and I know I'm not supposed to be taking it out of the box, but that looks, sorry, I had dinner. That looks totally, and I mean totally adorable. I just did Sharpie and then I did Tipex right there. And a little tail, everything. I was like, yes, it is goals. So yeah, I got Toothless and I got Spider-Gwen. And then finally, I got the official Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. I've been looking for this for a very long time and I finally got it. Thanks to Waterford Comics, shout out to them, they were actually at Comic-Con, which I got this one. So I got Spider-Gwen as well from there. And this is what else I got. This is probably my favorite necklace ever because I got the gauntlet and it looks absolutely dope. Like, I can put my thumb in it and it'll still look flat. Actually, it will still look flat, so I rarely don't do that. That's pure gold. Most of these are kind of handmade, which I absolutely love. So since I'm such a geek and I haven't watched Yu-Gi-Oh in a very long time, but as a kid I actually adored Yugi's necklace. He had 2 personalities and he still wore this to get back to his younger self and his older self. And I absolutely love it. I love anything Egyptian, and this is the puzzle piece of his necklace and I absolutely adore it. I can't really move it as much as like a puzzle piece, but it still is cool. Then this, I was pretty lucky with this one actually. I was actually pretty lucky with this one. This was the last one. And I got it in Comic-Con, the very last one. Harry Potter. So that's it then. All the Hogwarts houses and the crest is absolutely amazing. So I had my suitcase and all that stuff, and I was just like, no, rain. I want summer. I loved when on Saturday it was all sunny and everything like that, and I was going to Comic-Con. Same with that Sunday morning, it was so sunny. And then by the time we got out of Comic-Con, lashing rain. And literally, it took us a long time to get down to O'Connell Street. I was still in my costume and I didn't really mind, but I was starting to get hesitated because I was getting wet basically and I had to change. So we stopped out of a bar and then we decided to get a taxi to O'Connell Street. Did a bit of shopping, myself and Auntie went to a music record shop which is above Easton's in O'Connell Street, and it was absolutely amazing. I'd never been up there before. I didn't really buy anything because I didn't have much money left because I spent all my money at Comic-Con. So I was helping Anthony pick out stuff that he would like, and he bought a few things, and I was happy to help. And of course, before I went to that record shop with Anthony, I met Neve, as you all know, because I've met her several times in Dublin, and it was nice to see her again, and I cannot wait to see her soon for the summer because she's not going anywhere. She's still going to come back, so you'll see her in future vlogs. And then Dylan and Sarah just went to Penny's and things like that and doing their own thing, shopping, and we met them back at McDonald's. And I wasn't impressed going into McDonald's because I particularly don't like McDonald's, and I didn't really have enough to get any food, so Neve offered me chips. Thanks to Neve for offering me her chips, and I was talking to her for a while, for a good hour or two. And we were going to go back on the train. We decided then that we would go on the green bus home. So it was a direct, there was no change and everything like that, so we went back to Tralee that way. And yeah, after McDonald's we went straight to the bus and we were home. And thank you to Anthony and Dylan and Sarah for making my weekend. I've never gone to a group session to Comic-Con before, and I hope they did enjoy it, which I assume they did because they told me they did, and it was probably the best weekend they've ever had. And it was their first Comic-Con, which I was honoured to bring them to their first Comic-Con, and they absolutely loved it. So don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss my uploads every weekend, and don't forget to click those notifications and comment below your thoughts of the vlog. I shall see you guys for the next video. Bye!